Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I stand here today not just as a speaker, but as someone who has walked through the fires of life and learned a thing or two about what it takes to keep moving forward. You see, success isn't about one grand moment. It's about the daily grind, the small decisions, the things you commit to working on every single day. Your thoughts are the foundation of everything you achieve in life. Every single day, the way you think shapes the world around you, and if you don't take control of your thoughts, they will take control of you. It starts the moment you wake up. The first thing that crosses your mind sets the tone for your day. If your thoughts are filled with doubt, negativity, or fear, you've already placed barriers in your own path. But if you choose to start the day with intention, with belief, and with a positive outlook, you open the door to opportunity and growth. Your thoughts are like seeds. What you plant, you grow. If you constantly feed your mind with ideas of failure, lack, or limitation, those will be the fruits of your labor. But when you feed your mind with thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and possibility, you create a mindset that attracts success. You cannot control the circumstances of life, but you can absolutely control how you think about them. It's not what happens to you, but how you interpret and respond to it that matters. Start being intentional with your thoughts. Take time every day to pause and ask yourself, what am I focusing on right now? Replace self-doubt with self-belief. Replace fear with faith. Replace envy with gratitude. Your mind is your most powerful tool, but it needs direction. Left unattended, it will wander into negativity and insecurity. But when you take charge, when you guide your thoughts toward the vision you want to achieve, you unlock your true potential. What you repeatedly tell yourself becomes your reality. Speak life into your dreams. Focus on solutions rather than problems. And watch how the power of your thoughts begins to transform not just your day, but your entire life. Your habits are the building blocks of your life, shaping your future one small action at a time. Every day, whether you realize it or not, the routines you stick to and the choices you make are constructing the person you're becoming. Habits are powerful because they work silently in the background, shaping outcomes before you even notice. If you're not intentional about building the right habits, life has a way of handing you the wrong ones by default. If you do work on your habits, you will have the way of still working on the wrong ones by default. Think about the little things you do every day. Do you wake up with purpose, ready to take on the day, or do you hit snooze, delaying your start? Do you spend time improving yourself, or do you let distractions rob you of your time? Success isn't about massive leaps. It's about small, consistent actions that compound over time. Greatness doesn't come from one lucky break. It comes from the discipline of doing the right things, even when it's inconvenient or uncomfortable. Building good habits requires effort, but the payoff is life-changing. Start small. Commit to one thing you know will move you closer to your goals, whether it's reading for 10 minutes a day, exercising, or simply planning your day the night before. The key is consistency. Show up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. That's when transformation happens. At the same time, pay attention to the habits that are holding you back. Procrastination, excessive scrolling on your phone, unhealthy eating. These are the silent thieves of progress. Break those chains one step at a time by replacing bad habits with better ones. Remember, your habits are your future in motion. Every action you take is casting a vote for the person you want to become. Make those votes count. The people you surround yourself with have an immense influence on the direction of your life. Your relationships are like mirrors, reflecting back your values, aspirations, and mindset. Spend your days with people who inspire you, challenge you to grow, and believe in your potential, and you'll find yourself reaching heights you never imagined. But if you allow negative, toxic, or unmotivated individuals to fill your space, they will pull you down before you even realize it. Every relationship in your life is either adding to you or taking away from you. Take a moment to evaluate the people around you. Are they supporting your dreams, or are they casting doubt on them? Are they helping you become better, or are they encouraging you to stay stagnant? It's not always easy to walk away from relationships that no longer serve your growth, but sometimes it's necessary. You owe it to yourself to prioritize connections that align with the person you're striving to become. Investing in strong, positive relationships takes effort. It's about giving as much as you receive. Show up for the people who matter. Listen with intent and be a source of encouragement. Celebrate their victories and stand by them in their struggles. Build trust, and you'll create bonds that can weather any storm. At the same time, don't be afraid to seek out new relationships with those who inspire you. Look for mentors, join communities of like-minded people, and build a network that fuels your aspirations. Surround yourself with people who remind you of your worth, push you to aim higher, and refuse to let you settle for less than your best. Relationships are the scaffolding of your life. Choose wisely and build them intentionally. They are the key to unlocking your potential. Your attitude is the lens through which you view the world, and it determines the altitude you'll reach in life. Challenges, setbacks, and disappointments are inevitable, but how you choose to respond to them makes all the difference. A positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties of life. It means refusing to let those difficulties define you. It's about finding the lesson in every struggle and the opportunity in every obstacle. Life is unpredictable. Some days everything will go your way, and on others it will feel like the world is against you. But in both situations, your attitude is your greatest weapon. When things are going well, a humble and grateful attitude will keep you grounded and open to growth. When life throws you curveballs, a determined and hopeful mindset will help you navigate through the storm. The key is resiliency, the ability to bounce back, to adapt, and to keep pushing forward no matter what. Gratitude is a powerful tool for shaping your attitude. Every day, take a moment to reflect on what you're thankful for. Even in the midst of chaos, there's always something to appreciate. A lesson learned, a small victory, or simply the fact that you're still standing. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, and it fuels a positive outlook that attracts opportunities and solutions. Guard your mind against negativity. Avoid dwelling on problems or engaging in conversations that drain your energy. Instead, feed your attitude with positivity, whether through uplifting books, inspiring people, or moments of quiet reflection. Remember, your attitude is contagious. The energy you bring into a room affects everyone around you. Choose to be the person who lifts others up, who radiates hope and possibility. With the right attitude, there's no limit to how far you can go. Your purpose is the compass that guides your life, the reason you wake up in the morning with a sense of direction and determination. Without it, you risk wandering aimlessly, unsure of why you're doing what you're doing or where you're headed. Purpose is what gives meaning to your efforts, even on the hardest days. It's the fire in your soul that pushes you to keep going when quitting feels easier. The moment you feel easier is when the purpose is moved away from you. Finding your purpose doesn't always happen overnight. It requires reflection, self-awareness, and sometimes trial and error. You need to ask yourself the big questions. What truly matters to me? What impact do I want to leave on the world? What brings me joy, fulfillment, and a sense of contribution? Your purpose may be tied to your family, your career, your faith, or a dream you've carried in your heart for years. Whatever it is, it must resonate deeply with who you are. Once you've identified your purpose, it becomes your anchor in the storm. Life will challenge you. It always does. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and even failure. But when you have a clear sense of purpose, you'll find the strength to rise above those challenges. It gives you clarity, helping you make decisions that align with your values and long-term vision. Purpose also inspires passion. When you're working towards something meaningful, the effort doesn't feel like a burden, it feels like a privilege. It drives you to go the extra mile, to pour your heart into your work, and to persevere when others might give up. Purpose transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. Satan said, every day take time to reconnect with your purpose. Write it down, speak it aloud, or reflect on it in quiet moments. Let it be your guide, your motivator, and your reason to keep moving forward no matter what. Your potential is limitless, but unlocking it is entirely up to you. Every single day you have an opportunity to stretch beyond what you think you're capable of, to push past your fears, and to step into a better version of yourself. The truth is, most people never reach their full potential because they stay in their comfort zone. They settle for what's familiar and safe, avoiding the discomfort that comes with growth. But here's the thing, growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you want to unlock your potential, you must be willing to embrace the challenge. Your potential isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop through action, persistence, and a willingness to learn. It's not about being the smartest or the most talented. It's about being relentless in your pursuit of improvement. Set goals that scare you just a little, because those are the goals that will force you to grow. Don't aim for what's easy. Aim for what's transformative. Failure is a necessary part of this process. When you step outside your comfort zone, you will stumble and you will fall. But each failure is a lesson, a stepping stone toward mastery. Every time you fail and get back up, you're building resilience, sharpening your skills, and proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you imagine. Surround yourself with inspiration. Learn from those who have already walked the path you're on. Read books, listen to podcasts, and seek mentors who can challenge and guide you. Never stop investing in your personal growth, because the moment you stop growing is the moment you stop living fully. Every day, ask yourself, how can I be better than I was yesterday? Even a small step forward is progress. Your potential is waiting for you to claim it. Go after it with everything you've got.